That you manage girls. Is that true or no?
Yeah.
And managing in the...
Yeah. And like kind of all around too, but like, yeah, I mean, I help like blow them all up on social media and they make money on all platforms.
Does that kind of like, does that field kind of like interfere with your heart a little bit?
That's really what takes a lot of like, I feel like the most space up in my head is just like, cause there's so many people that like depend on me and so many people I have to keep up with on a day-to-day and, you know, keep happy and stuff. It's a lot of pressure. That's really where it's at. It's like my mood is so heavily reliant on all the people around me that I'm trying to constantly keep happy that it like sometimes makes me like
I just feel like it's a grimy world, bro. Like I'm assuming these girls are selling.
Yeah.
I mean, like in no disrespect, this is a version of pimping. You're pimping these girls out. You don't think that's attacking your heart in any way?
No, because at the end of the day, they all, you know, they already like want to do what they're doing. And it's just like, I just actually make the money doing it. Cause there are so many girls that actually do only make, you know, $0 and stuff. And they're doing it all for what, you know? It's like every girl I work with makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year, you know?
Yeah,
so
but I think
like,
you're smart enough now to know that money can't like make you happy. Like you,
yeah,
dude, you have a watch that's more expensive than any car I drive. So like, you know, from here that money doesn't make you happy. Do you think that it's like affecting your heart that you're pushing these women in a industry, in a realm that is not gonna
I wouldn't say
well
I'm pushing them to like do it, and I don't think it's not ending well for them. Like,
did your girl do it right or no?
Yeah.
Was she doing?
Like not like showing her actually, like not like actually showing her.
So like that in its general, like how did that make you feel? That like your heart was like, that's my girl, but she's also doing those pictures. Was she doing that before she met you?
Nah. We were together for like 6 months before we started any of that.
The fact that he allowed his girl to even, you know, to even get into that field, even if she's not posting, maybe she's posting provocative pictures for money. She's not doing it just to post it. She's posting it for money. Then, you know, I just don't see the reasoning behind that. Like, how much money do you want to make if you already have a successful career?
For example, your father set a good example for you. You modeled after your father. He went from building roofs after roofs, putting a roof above your head. And now, God willing, whatever the relationship between you guys happen, it's in God's will. But like, say you marry her. You wouldn't be proud of the fact that your wife was doing that because then your daughter's going to do that. So if you don't want your daughter to do that.
Unless you make enough money to where your daughter doesn't have to do that. I mean, that's the whole goal with all this. So.
Yeah, but my guy, you have 35 doors. Your daughter didn't need to do that before she left your dude. Like,
she
you know what I mean?
She doesn't. She won't. She'll never. My daughter will never do that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So don't let her mother do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when
True,
you,
well, hey, I can start from scratch now. What's up? No,
yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying that there's girls damaged goods. I'm just saying like just fix the direction of where your guys' steps are. This is my advice, bro. I don't think there's so much to change because I think you're a strong-minded man. You'll be able to do good things. I think you should just clean up things that are morally wrong. I know that you're making money off of these girls selling their nudes, but bro, they have fathers that are just absent. And at the end of the day, bro, when we meet,
imagine their absent fathers seeing them do this for only a couple grand a month. And imagine their absent father seeing him do it for a couple $100,000 a month. That's where it's
I don't
like,
think
okay.
that's gonna get them off the couch and head over. You know what I mean?
It gets the parents retired. Like, they're happy.
Yeah, but it comes with a price.
Yeah, I know what you mean, 100%.
I just don't. Here's the thing. There's a lot of things that us young men will brush underneath the rug and then have our future selves deal with it. And what I want to do is just get in the way of that to be like, hey, Jack, like, I don't think anybody in your life is telling you this, but like, this is going to heavily affect you. And by the way, like, do you believe in God or the universe? Like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Do you think that he's going to bless you with a peaceful heart when you're moving in this direction? Because you have everything to give you a peaceful heart. You have all the money, you have all the power, you have all the directions. You could literally point your finger at any point of the world and go and probably conquer it. But do you think God will let you go with peace? Because, you're collecting money from girls that are doing things that you know you wouldn't let your daughter do. So why would you think that your father, who also is their father, why do you think he would bless you if you're continuing to do this? You already have enough. You already have enough that you can say, hey, guys, you know what? Let's scratch the contract. You guys go do what you guys need to do. If you want to continue or you don't continue. But these are blood money, and I don't want my hands to be a part of it anymore. I mean, that right there will make you in a direction of peace. And then from there...
That'll just stress me the f*** out. I'll be like, God, all these bills are adding Like,
That's where you have to go.
I'm 21, man.
But dude, here's the thing. I promise you this, Jack. I really do. I really, really promise you
I
this.
see where you're coming from. I understand.
But if you move with God, I'm just this one small inch. If you say, hey, God, I really don't think that this is pleasing you, I'm going to replace this. I promise you God will replace it. And he will do it in a way where it doesn't stress you out. And if it does, then you just change a few things, but you will find more and to prosper. If you do this, there will be a way that your Father in heaven will prosper you in a way that none of your work hours or money could provide you. And I really do think it starts with setting these women free. Like, if
setting them free is crazy. Like,
if I have
that
to
sounds
be,
insane.
if I have
setting
to be,
them free. Oh yes, here you guys go. I'm so sorry for holding you multi-millionaires captive, as if I'm such a bad person. They're not being held captive. They all love this.
I'm not saying you're held
doing
captive.
it. They're like, oh yeah, so they love money. All these girls love money. They love clout. Like they love.
Okay, so this is pretty crazy. So apparently, this guy Jack Doherty, after talking to George Janko, I guess I don't know how long after, maybe a couple of days after going on the podcast, apparently he gets his chain taken from him, a chain worth $300,000. That is crazy. And I'm not saying that this is consequence to, you know, the conversation he had with George Janko and God punishing him. But I do think that this is wild that it happened right after the conversation with George Janko. That's crazy. Let's check this out.
Guys, I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive for $300,000 worth of my diamond chains. Pretty cooked. Guys, I just got robbed. On Rodeo Drive. 4 armed guys hopped out of their car, ripped both my chains off my neck. Bro, I think that was a setup, bro. Like, that was a setup.
How many people? Can we just hold off on this because we got some information.
Dave, I don't even know what the happened. Like, help me talk, bro. I'm in shock. Nah, they're with me.
Value of the necklace.
One of them was 100K, one of them was 200K. This is play-by-play.
What happened? Yeah.
Bro, that was a setup for sure, bro. It's too perfect. I walk out and they're right there, bro. Like, they walk out and they immediately hop out their car. And like, they all 3 or 4 of them just tackle me to the ground. It's insane. Like, I don't even know what happened. What even happened? Like, I didn't even see what happened. It all happened so fast. Did they just pin me against the wall?
Man, it's crazy. I'm not in any way happy that happened to the kid. I would never wish any harm to anybody like that. I'm sure the kid feared for his life at that moment. Like he said, it happened in a blur. His life could have been, you know, it could have been taken from him right there. So I'm not saying I'm not happy that happened to him, but that is kind of crazy how he goes onto this podcast and, you know, he's telling him like, yo, what you're doing is crazy. You think God's happy with this? The kid is obviously stubborn about the conversation because he's young and making a lot of money. And he wouldn't want to just give that up because, you know, some Christian is telling him that this is wrong. So he in his mind, he may consider it, but you know, it's unlikely that he'll give it all up. But then he gets robbed for a chain worth $300,000 right after this conversation. That's crazy. This is Matthew chapter 6. It's talking about treasures in heaven. It says, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. Heaven and earth will pass away, but his word will remain the same. And so all of the things that we own is eventually going to pass away, but the only thing that's going to remain is the word of God. The only thing that's going to matter is where your soul is going to go when you die. And so it's not wrong to have these things, but if you place your love and hope, and if you treat these things as God, then you are in grave danger. Grave danger. So hopefully he learned a lesson. $300,000 chains, wearing that out in public, not the brightest idea. Definitely not. I thought George did an awesome job at telling this man where he is doing wrong at and giving him godly advice in love without bashing him. And hopefully after this whole experience, hopefully he'll remember the conversation that he had with George Janko. Hopefully he'll remember that, and he may even change up. It's possible. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. My name's Aaron Page. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.